covered in ice. See, this is a thin layer of ice all over my truck. See that? That's ice. Whole car. So you think it's all covered in the car, the road's all covered in ice. Everything's covered in ice. So if you see some flashing lights up here, I don't know if we have another accident or he's pulling someone over. I can't believe a cop would be pulling someone over in this weather. Let's see if this guy's stuck or he was just speeding. I don't think anybody's speeding today. I think he just might be stuck. Oh, no, he got hit. Looks like he got hit. Looks like there was some damage to his vehicle. But I don't see the other car. This guy's texting over here next to me. Yeah, we're in a snowstorm, buddy. He'll be texting. I guess they're going to pass a law that you can get a $100 ticket for just having your cell phone in your hand while you're driving. So that's why my cell phone's not in my hand. That's on a car mount. So on the way around it. So we'll come back and see if we see anything else. Yeah, another car outside the road. It doesn't look like it's been damaged or anything. We'll see when we get closer. I just think that it was... slide out or just kind of gave up. Yeah, that one just probably just died on the side of the road. I don't think that has to do with the weather, but I could be wrong. So this is usually where you're going about 70 miles an hour. I'm going 45, which is probably a little fast for the conditions. I do have it in 4-wheel high, and I also do have it in the wet and snow setting on the transmission. You can set your drive. But I know people will say 4-wheel drive is not going to help you on ice, which is true. All 4 wheels are on ice. 4-wheel drive is not going to help you. But driving like this today, it's patchy. There'll be areas. It's probably pretty rare that all 4 wheels will be on ice at the same time. So 4-wheel drive does, it helps. I'd much rather be in 4-wheel drive in this situation than not be. Alright, so now we're on the expressway. Why am I going to work anyway? I don't even really need 100% to go to work. One of my guys has to drive an hour and a half normally to get to this job. It's going to take him 2 hours. I wouldn't be upset if he didn't show up today. Alright, so if I see any more spin-outs, I will be back. So this just happened right in front of me. Did they hit each other or just slide off the road? No, they hit each other. Driving in Michigan. This is we're having a snowstorm, or actually an ice storm. Roads are pretty bad. And that's 2 trucks, probably 2 4x4 trucks that just did that. So this goes to show you, just because you got a big 4-wheel drive doesn't save you when it's icy. I don't see any more accidents. I just wanted to. Oh, there's some flashing lights on the other side of the expressway. I don't know if you're picking this up on the camera. I don't see any accidents though. Sometimes they'll just do that to remind people to slow down. They'll have a cop out there. So I'm not sure how this is picking up on the video. Because it might look like it's just raining out. But the thing is, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, of course. So it's below freezing and it's raining. So it's kind of like a icy rain. It hits you, it feels like little ice balls, but it melts really quick. So when it hits the road and it mixes with that snow and ice on the road, it's really slick. It's not exactly a sheet of ice, but it's like driving through a 7-Eleven Slurpee. Slurpee or slushy? What are they called? I don't know. I never drink them. So, and here's the hard part right here. I'm not going to do it right this second. Is, whoa, there's one thing that you don't like, is changing lanes is where I think most accidents happen, is because you're on a nice little two-track from the cars ahead of you. They've kind of squished and cleared out that snow. But when you go to change lanes, there's a buildup in between lanes. I know it's not showing up too well on this video, but this big old truck in four-wheel drive is acting pretty squirrely. It's like I'm on a roller skate. So, okay, I've got to change expressways up pretty soon here. I have to change lanes again here. Get from 275 to M14. So let's see how this goes. Looks like we got a little problem up here. I gotta get over because it's dangerous. What do we? Oh, it's this tractor trailer. He spun off. Get stuck. Slid. I'm getting towed. Exciting driving. Let me tell you, even though this is dangerous driving on a day like today, we are pretty spoiled here in America, especially where I live. Now, we do get rush hour traffic. We get some bumper-to-bumper traffic in rush hour from like 7 to 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and from about 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evenings. This road right here, it moves, but it goes a lot slower, and it's a sea of cars. People going to work, coming home from work. But look at it. You see the white lines there? We got there's some snow coming. We've got that's my lane. You can't come in my lane unless you see. You put a blinker on, and you give ample room. 2.5 car distance is the optimum. That's what they teach you in driving school. You should have at least 2 to 2.5 cars distance between if you want to merge into that lane. Not like the Philippines. See that car right there? Put his blinker on, he gets over. It's very courteous. I've got my lanes. There's stop signs and stop lights. Everything for the most part is pretty organized, pretty well behaved. Of course, if I'm sure you've seen what driving is like in the Philippines. It's the scariest shit in the world. Now, I have yet to, it's on my list, but I have yet to drive a car in the Philippines. Now, if I'm in like Talabon, driving around with Brian, or some of the smaller towns, no problem. I feel comfortable. I can jump behind the wheel and just get around. But if you've ever been into Cebu or dumaguete is a little bit more doable. And I've never been to Manila, but just Cebu, I think, you know, when I get to Cebu, I'm going to rent a car, but I'm stricken with anxiety at that point, thinking, oh, I got to drive in this stuff? Can I rent a car in Cebu and then have someone drive me to the outskirts of Cebu to where, you know, get out of the city and then I'll start driving? Because if it's in the province, I'll drive, but in the city, it's crazy. They got 5 lanes of traffic and they use all 8 lanes. It's insane driving in the Philippines. So we are pretty spoiled here in America. We've got, everyone's courteous for the most part, and we've got our little, did I miss my goddamn exit by talking to you guys? I think I missed my exit. But we've got our little rules and regulations, and we're pretty safe here. So anyway, I think this is going to wrap up the driving video. Not that exciting, but I just want to give you a little taste of what it's like to drive in Michigan in a ice storm. Right now, it's not so bad. But anyway, if you like this video, if something you've never seen before, give me a thumbs up. If you think this is stupid and a waste of time, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Tell me, comment in below if they use salt where you live. If you live in a snowy area, they use salt or sand where you live. Let me know. And that's it. Go ahead, click up above where it says subscribe. There will be a couple other videos up there too. Click those if you want to. Stay warm, stay safe, and stay classy.